Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zena520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we left the Dueling Peaks Tower. We met with Hestu, returned his I almost said Macarinas. We returned his maracas. Oh, pardon me. And upgraded our stash a little bit. We got some extra space here. Oh, hey, a durability up Boko Club. Whoops, hold on. And I think we got some extra bow space. I think that's what we got. Either that or we got some shield space. Anyway, we're on our way over here to meet with Lady Impa. Except we have to get past these two guys first. You there! Who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? Is that a Sheikah slate? But that would mean you are... No, it's not possible. Can it be? Oh, please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Of course, we have heard the legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. Aha. Oh. We'll deal with the painter in a minute. But for right now... A man? Huh? Is that... It's a Sheikah slate. Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Oh, it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad with speaking. As for me, my name is Oh, my name is Paya. Whew, I got it out. I know I should be able to say that easily, seeing as how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been awaiting your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. Okay. Why are you covering your face like that?
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you? Ah.
What is the matter? You are looking at me as though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. It is I, courageous one, Impa. Surely you must at least remember the name Impa.
Oh.
I see. So you have lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, it may actually be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come a bit closer. 100 years ago.
Oh.
Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I've been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message.
Oh.
However, these words which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. So we have a choice. We can get the information now, or we can move on. Well, we'll get the message now. The words that the princess risked her life to impart to you, I cannot pass them on to someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good? I am. Ha! Not a memory to your name, yet you are as intent as ever to charge forward with only courage and justice on your side. You have not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero.
Oh.
Very well. Since you've lost your memory, I will recount for you all that has happened.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus, the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the Divine Beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon. Yeah.
100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That is what she said. 4 divine beasts? The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who Ganon defeated. The divine beast Va Rudanya, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. The divine beast Va Meadow, controlled by Rivali of the Rito. The divine beast Va Ruta, controlled by Mifa of the Zora. And the divine beast Va Naboris, controlled by Urbosa of the Gerudo. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beasts to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen away by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet with each leader there. It seems to me that your Sheikah slate is not yet complete. The device Princess Zelda left you is your guide, and also your memory. Now, let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hateno Village might be able to help you. Hateno Village? The location shining on the eastern edge of it is Hateno Village. It is a small village, one of the very few places that avoided suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Alrighty, so we have... Hello. Pardon me. So we have our game is afoot. So we have a few tasks that we need to do. First of all, we need to go to Hateno Village and find out about the Sheikah Slate. We also... Let's see here. How do I get to... Got this crap going on. Excuse me? Can I select that? Open adventure log. There we go. We also have to free the 4 divine beasts, which are located in these 4 sectors here. And we also have to destroy Ganon. But for right now, we're going to be heading off to Hateno Village. But before we go, this is a Korok puzzle. So let's pull out our inventory. Grab ourselves an apple. And put an apple in that little cup. Yeah, ha! Alright. And then we can just take all the apples. Alright. Oh, this guy. Pikongo. He's painting. But I believe he will give us hints and tips for certain things. Also Kuko. I think there's some other Koroks that we can grab around here. Somewhere. Get off of there. So one back here. Yes. There's one right here. The diving puzzle. Dive into the circle of lily pads. Get yourself a Korok seed. Also get this koi here, or Sanke carp. This wild armored carp has been bred into a prize-winning fish. Its beautiful colored markings do not occur in nature. It offers no special effects when cooked. It was kind of like a Hyrule bass, almost. Alright, so while we're here, we're going to head up this hill. Sir Link. My Kukos. My precious Kukos! They haven't come home yet! Now that my wife wants nothing to do with me, my Kukos are my only emotional support. What do I do? Ah! I'll go find them. Really? Thank you so much. I have 10 Kukos total. Hopefully you'll be able to find them all. Alright. Small side quest here. Let's find the Kukos. I think I saw one back at the entrance to the village. Oh, there's one. Hello. You're mine. I think if I jump... Yep. We got the float. Okay, that's one. I think. Let's check this real quick. Flow in the coop. Okay. So we found one. should be another one up here. Yes. Maybe yes. Maybe no. Don't see it. Got carrots here. Can't take these though. There's somebody's garden. That's 2. There's 1. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. There's 5 in there. So that means I only have to find 5 more? Maybe yes? Maybe no? Actually, give me this mushroom. Got an iron shroom here. The cap of this mushroom is very hard. Use it when cooking to prepare a dish that increases your defense. Alrighty, let's get this Kuko out of here. Come here. Bring you over here. Yep. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 7. What? Get in there. Yep. 7. Oh, door closed. Let's see here. I think there might be one up here. Yes. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. 8. 2 more. Trading with your stick, I think. Let's see here. One up here. Looks like it's turning nighttime. Music's changing slightly. Got some sneaky river snails. This large glow-in-the-dark snail lives in fresh water. When cooked into a dish, it heightens your senses so you can move about silently. That. And then we're going to try to get this sunset firefly. And there they go. What's that? Apple. Alright, we still need 2 more. Oh, I hear one. Wait, what the? It's on the roof. There you go. 9. It's number 9. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. Where could this last Kuko be? Some more sunset fireflies. Go. These are useful for something. I forget what that is. There may or may not be a quest with these things. What? Where are you? There we go. Link! My Kukos! My sweet little baby Kukos! They're all back! Thank you so much. Really, I could never thank you enough. This isn't much, but I insist you take it. 50 rupees. I'm ready to get out there again. Though I do wish my wife would come back to me, just like my Kukos did. Jeez, man. Alright, anyway. Whoop. I missed the bug. Gonna head out this way, I think. Where's this gonna take us? This is not the way we want to go. Technically, we should just go back the way we came for a quick and easy way to get back down the mountain. Where does this lead me? That would also lead me not the direction I want to go. So I guess we're going to head out of town. Also, before we leave, I'm going to go into this shop and see how much the stealth outfit costs. Isn't that lovely? It's a limited edition enchanted exclusive. While you wear it, your footsteps are nearly soundless, so it's perfect for hunting and stuff. Oh, but it offers very little defense. A small price for the extra stealth. So, stealthy, but not very much defense. 500, 700, so it's 1,800 rupees. We're going to need to save up for that, I think. If I remember correctly, rupees aren't as hard to come by in this game compared to Tears of the Kingdom. Especially since you don't have to spend them for upgrades to your clothing. Hoot hoot. So that's a good positive. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before we leave, there was one other thing I needed to do here. And that is up there. You can kind of see it sticking out the side of the mountain there. But there's a shrine here that I need to activate. The early part of this game is going to be a bit slow because I have to basically hoof it pretty much anywhere I want to go. But once we get some of these shrines activated and the towers, we'll be able to move around much quicker. So this particular shrine is just straight up a tutorial. Also registering horses. Talo Neg's teaching. Hello. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Come to think of it. Hold on. Can I just leave? I can just leave. I have a reason for leaving here. I'll be right back. We are, in fact, going to come back to this place later and do this actual tutorial and stuff. But for right now, there's a reason I want to leave this for now. So, with this activated, I can just, I can just warp here. So that's good. But for right now, instead of doing that, I'm going to get us headed off to Hateno. Because Hyrule Compendium. So I want to get that started as soon as possible, and that enemy in there is actually a special classification of drone. So I want to be able to take its picture before I do anything crazy. Walking in the rain. Loser! Give me that bow. Give me these bits. Bah! Give me your meat. Oh, there's a stamina mushroom here. Climbing is hard in the rain. Yeah, it certainly is. And there's no sticky outfit in this game. Sticky is not a trait you can actually get. That's unfortunate. That was a quality of life thing they added in Tears of the Kingdom. Glad they did. Ow. Jerk. Fine then. Just float down here. Out into the field of mud. There's a tower there. Fox. Fox. Get out of here. No. Bad. There's a bokoblin camp there, and there's all kinds of dead guardians here. It's always worth it to check these guys, but at the same time, you need to be careful when approaching them, because some of them might not actually be dead. This herb. Oh, cricket. Nice. Yeah. It's a good idea to check these, because you can get these mechanical bits out of them. Most of them. But you can see something definitely happened here. Look at this siege. How many there are. This is Fort Hateno. Somebody with a little cooking pot here. Hello? I hear something. Hold on, I'll check on that in a minute. Hello?
Hey!
I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't. I was praying for the souls of the warrior and all who died at Fort Hateno. That's a totally different thing. You're welcome to join me if you want. Sure. That's a pretty enlightened thing to say for such a young kid. Fort Hateno here was the last line of defense between Hateno Village and the terrible tragedy all those years ago. Not for this fort and the soldiers who held the line here, Hyrule as we know it might be gone entirely. It's our duty as the survivors to pray that those who gave their lives find peace and to pass on the story of the warrior. Well, if we come up here... This isn't actually much of a fort. It's kind of just like a wall. There's no actual fort structure. But we've got a pinwheel. Alright. So what are we looking for? There's nuts flying. Okay, there's one. My bow is badly damaged. Where do I aim for this? Here? Oh, I got it. Ha! Yeah, haha! Alright, cool. Another Korok seed. Nice. That's water. That's water. I'm wet now. Alrighty. It's also a good idea to check these big trees. Sometimes there can be something in the top of it. Not in this case, though. There's a house here. Whoa! Hi! Huh? Let me guess. You caught wind of the great Dr. Callop's groundbreaking research and just had to meet him for yourself. No? Don't tell me you've never even heard of me. After I've dedicated my life researching the ancient shrines. Well, you better remember my name, for it's not the last you'll hear of it. And while I'm at it, it's Dr. Callop, if you please. I didn't study my rear end off to be called Mr. Callop. Everyone forgets I'm a doctor for some reason. And since you asked, I'll inform you that I'm engaged in analyzing ancient texts, and I haven't time for idle chit-chat. Ancient texts? Soon, my long years of research will be revealed, and all the world will hail it as the discovery of the century. To prevent my undue attention, I haven't even told my family about my work. You understand, I'm sure. Of course, Dr. Callip. Doctor. Did I just hear you call me doctor? As in not merely Callip, but Dr. Callip? It rolled off your tongue so naturally. It was downright salivary. This changes things. Very well, then. I'm feeling charitable, so I'll let a few things spill. But this is just between us, understand? When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. I'm still in the process of deciphering that one, so I don't suppose there's any harm in sharing it with you. That's my life in a nutshell. Days filled with researching shrines and nights spent studying ancient texts. That leaves no time to converse with passing strangers, so farewell. Cool. Thanks, my dude. Anyway, we're about, yeah, we're out of time. Let me just save this genius here real quick. And see, next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we will head up the road and find... Find our way to Hateno Village, where more secrets of our Sheikah slate can be discovered. Till then, this is N520, signing out. Ooh, mushrooms.